What's up, everybody? Jared here with another twist of a movie review. So last night I got to go out and see the end cap to this M. Night Shyamalan trilogy, Glass. Kevin Wendell Crumb is still at large while David Dunn attempts to track him down. In the process, both are captured and sent to the psych ward where Elijah Price is also being held. Elijah sees this as a perfect opportunity to show the world what they can really do. So does Glass break all expectations? Let's find out. Now, before I get into my thoughts, let me know what you guys thought of Glass in the comments down below. Was this exactly what you wanted from this Glass movie, or was there just too many Shyamalan twists? Now let's get into some of the good. I gotta say that Glass was one of my most anticipated movies of 2019, obviously following in the steps of Split and also Unbreakable finally getting a proper sequel. This movie was going to be something special. And Shyamalan does a great job with the tone in this movie, obviously kind of following in the steps of Unbreakable and Split like I mentioned earlier. The tone is very... It connects with the other two movies. Having it be ominous, supported by the two dueling scores here, and then things, just unspooling, unraveling, there's twist here, there's a turn here, and it fits in with the overall franchise that's been built so far and with M. Night Shyamalan's flavor. Adding to the positives of Glass are the performances by far. Like, the performances in this movie are the standout. James McAvoy, he reprises his role as Kevin Wendell Crumb along with Patricia, Hedwig, the Beast, Barry, and along with a bunch more personas in this movie. McAvoy adds on to what he did in Split, with all of the different characters. He steps it up. There's even more personalities. In Split, we got the ones that were on the computer. This time, they're fully realized as a person. And there's so many scenes where he takes 3 or 4 of these different personalities in that single scene and just seamlessly switches between them. Clearly, McAvoy is the main draw in this movie, but Sam Jackson, Bruce Willis, they both kind of, reprise their roles from Unbreakable. They do a fine job of, bringing these characters back to life. I will say that Bruce Willis was a little bit wooden towards the beginning of the movie, but then eventually finds his groove. And a nice added addition was Sarah Paulson's character as Dr. Ellie Staple, I think that's what it was. She's kind of like this psychological doctor in this psych ward. She's just trying to figure out what is exactly going on with these characters. It's delusions. Are they actually superheroes? And she's trying to make them believe or turn them in a way to think that they're not really that special. She was definitely a nice added dynamic. And one other thing, the kid from the original Unbreakable, he also reprises his role. However, aside from those few aspects that, gave this movie some life, Glass just, I don't know if I was expecting too much, but it just felt like a letdown in my eyes. A lot of the movie is just exposition and explanation with these 3 characters stuck in this psych ward. From the trailers, it did kind of look like this more action-packed, intense superhero flick, but it definitely kind of latches onto the tone or the through lines of Unbreakable and Split. Things are played out slowly. It's more character-driven, dialogue-heavy, trying to figure out what exactly is going on in Glass. The middle part of the movie, a lot of it is Sarah Paulson's character kind of explaining things to these characters, trying to figure out who these characters are, and explaining things to us as audience members. I know that this wasn't going to be a full-blown superhero Marvel picture, but it wasn't too thrilling. And I think that these, stuck in the psych ward, dialogue-heavy scenes really hindered the pacing of Glass. The first 15 minutes are really exciting. We're getting a little bit of a backstory of where these characters have been, what they're doing now, what is going to happen in this movie. But then it's straight to the hospital with these dialogue-heavy explanation, really kind of slow scenes, trying to figure out exactly what is happening. Spoiler, it's nothing. Also, it jumping to Anya Taylor-Joy's character to kind of just tie her into the loop. I don't know, the story, the movie, it does pick up towards the later half, but it's a little too late, in my opinion. Lastly, I hate to say it, but the ending, that was a huge reason that this overall movie didn't work for me. I'm going to do my best here, not to spoil anything, so don't worry, but, Shyamalama Ding Dong likes to throw twists into his movie, and in Glass, there is, in fact, a twist. But unlike Unbreakable and Split, where, things are kind of revealed towards the end, or things are connected in a way, the twist here just feels like it came out of left field, just added after the fact, and honestly confuses you even more. It creates this heavily convoluted added thread, and then get this, there's another twist that adds even more to it. Glass gets twist happy at the end of it all. And do the twist. Overall, Glass is an unfulfilling end cap to this Unbreakable trilogy, with a solid tone, score, and superb performances, but with loads of explaining things, rough pacing, and an ending that makes you confused, angry, and just empty inside. I would borderline go out and see Glass or wait for rental. If you're a big fan of Unbreakable and Split and you want to see this end, go for it. There'll be something there for you, but if you're just a casual fan, you'll be thoroughly confused. In closing, I'm going to give Glass 2.3 out of 5 split personalities. So what did you think of Glass? I want to know in the comments down below. Anyways, guys, as always, thank you for watching. Follow all of my social media stuff down there. There's more videos over there. Subscribe down to my channel over there if you haven't. And until next time, I'll see you later.